Hi, I'm Mark Camoccio and I'm here at Pete's Airgun farm, and I'm here to show you one of the Hatsan range, which is the Dominator 200W. The W denotes wood because they do actually do a synthetic stock version. It's an underlever model, so you've got a fixed barrel. It sort of mirrors the Virox 77 design that sort of everyone then had to do something about because it was so successful. And this is Hatsan's take on it. So you've got your open sliding breech, fixed barrel and underlever configuration there. So it's underlever cocking. You've got a whole host of features here. I mean, Hatsan really have crammed it with stuff for the sporting shooter. This is a bit of a beast. This is strictly an adult only airgun. I mean, this is tipping the scales at 9.9 pounds without the scope, so that's quite a handful for a spring airgun, but it does shoot quite well. I was quite impressed with this one. That's the little bit of a stick-on pressure pad there for a lamping set that I've just added on. But you've got an adjustable cheek piece via those bolts there, so you just literally just, normally a coin will do those, and then set the cheek piece to the right height that you want, so you can get your scope scope alignment bang on. You've got quite a nice rubber back pad there with a white spacer. You've got laser cut checkering on the grip. It's quite nicely done actually on the grip and the fore end. You've got your safety catch at the rear. Now on these they fit the Quattro trigger, which is that features in quite a few of the Hatsan range. And I have to say, for a spring gun, it's quite a sophisticated unit and shoots rather well. It's adjustable, and then you've got that rather nice wide blade that's sort of set back, and the whole configuration, it's particularly good and way above average on this class of gun. You've got Piccadilly style, sort of Piccadilly Weaver slotted scope rails there, so that's all there to take your mounts. Obviously you'll need the corresponding mounts with the bar that goes in. You've got open sights as standard. These are the fibre optic variety, and if you can pick that up, you've got a green fibre optic for the rear sight, wheel adjustable, finger wheel adjustable. That all works well. And then on the fore sight you've got a red element there, all part of the moulding. This gun actually also comes with a sling, so that's all part of the pack, and then obviously that just goes straight onto your sling swivels. That's a slight criticism there. I have had that on for a test and it quite easily scratches the stock, but hey, that's a minor detail. But you do get a sling, and all the swivels is all part of the kit. The other thing that you get along with this rifle is also a simple but quite effective bipod, and that will just literally sit underneath your barrel, literally just clamp on, and then you can be at your position and just play around with that, and it gives you a bit more of a stable shot. Obviously you've got to watch it with recoiling rifles as to making sure that's probably on more of a soft bit of ground, but it's a bit more detail, and it's another accessory to play with, all in for the price. Talking of which, these retail at £509, and that's whether you have the standard or the carbine version. As I say, they also do a synthetic stocked version, and it's in 177, 2.2 and 2.5, which is unusual caliber, but Hatsan do several like that. Where are we? Yes, as I say, £9.9 does make it quite a beefy rifle, but as I say, if you can take the weight, I'll just show you the accuracy, but that was sort of 25 yards, that was FX pellets, but centre to centre, sort of less than a penny. And I'm sure if you played around with various makes of pellet, you could probably get that down. So it definitely groups quite well. And to cock it, this is my only criticism really. The cocking underlever retaining catch is a little bit fiddly. It's spring loaded and it's a bit fiddly on the fingers. I would say the best sort of method is to just push that forward and let the lever drop. And that's sort of in my experience, that's probably the best way to deal with it. But it's a little bit fiddly on the fingers, but otherwise it does perform quite well. So to cock the action, you'd pull that back. You've got direct feed into the barrel, which with any of these sort of configuration is with the fixed barrel. Obviously that is quite nice. You've got, so you can literally feel a tight or loose pellet going in. Once you've cocked that, slap that back up, and then you're ready to go. But there's a lot of features for your money there. You've got a safety mechanism quite similar to Airarm's TX200. So as you're cocking it, you've completed your stroke. Press that to release the lever, and whilst that's open, there's teeth inside on a sort of ratchet system, and that will prevent the lever coming back. But as you can imagine, there's a lot of poundage going on there. So if you have your fingers caught there and you didn't have a safety mechanism, it could be quite unsafe. But they've thought of quite a lot with this one, and you get quite a lot for your money. So that's the Hatsan Dominator 200.